Hey, what's happening YouTube? Once again, Pharaoh's Vessel here, bringing you an updated deck profile this time. We're going to go back through one of my old favourites, the Gravekeepers. And I'll show you what I've done with it now. So without further ado, straight into the video. Here we go. As you remember, it used to be quite a chunky deck, full of monsters of all sorts of different ones and all shapes and sizes. It's actually a bit thinner and mostly focused around the Gravekeepers now. So the monsters, we run one Gravekeeper's Oracle, one Gravekeeper's Visionary, one Shaman, one Chief. Still running 2 copies of Spy, but we now run 3 copies of Spiritualist, which allows you that during your main phase, if Necrovalley is on the field, you can fusion summon one spellcaster fusion monster from your extra deck. Using this card, you control and other monsters from your hand or field as fusion materials. You can only use the effects of Gravekeeper Spiritualist once per turn. I also run 2 copies of Heretic. I still have 1 copy of Guard, 1 Commandant, 1 Descendant. We have 3 copies of Headman, 2 copies of Recruiter, and 1 Nobleman, just to finish off. And that is the monsters, guys. Moving on, next we'll have the spells. So guys, considering from the first video to this one, there's a whole lot of different spells in here now. Stereotypical, we're still running 1 Terraforming. And due to it being a Gravekeeper's deck, we have the 2 Necrovalleys. I also run 2 copies of Hidden Temples of Necrovalley, which allows you to activate if both a Gravekeeper monster and Necrovalley are on the field. Neither player can special summon monsters except Gravekeeper monsters. If either a Gravekeeper's monster or Necrovalley is not on the field, destroy this card. I have 2 Gravekeeper Spells, which allows you to select 2 Gravekeeper monsters in your graveyard, add them to your hand. This effect cannot be negated by the effect of Necrovalley. 2 copies of Throne. You can activate one of these effects, add 1 Gravekeeper's monsters from your deck to your hand. Immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon 1 Gravekeeper's monster. You can only activate 1 Necrovalley Throne per turn. Run 2 copies of Allure of Darkness, seeing as the deck is majority of it is dark monsters, if not all of it, I should say. We all know what Allure of Darkness does. Allows you to draw 2 cards and remove 1 dark monster from play. And finally, just the 1 copy of Monster Reborn, just to add a little bit of graveyard power back, should you be able to use it. So that's the spells, guys. Moving on, next we have the traps. So guys, your trap cards, again mostly focused around Gravekeepers. We have 2 Imperial Tombs of Necrovalley, 2 copies of Necrovalley Temple, 1 copy of Rite of Spirit, 1 Wabaku, 2 Mirror Force, and 2 Sakuretsu Armor, just to sum them off. Nice and simple for the traps. Obviously you've got your focused ones for the Gravekeepers, and then you've got ones that are just there to back you up, sort of, in a way. But yeah, moving on, next we have the extra deck. So I run a nice simple extra deck, guys. It's pretty straightforward, straight to the point, everything you need. 3 copies of Gravekeeper Supernaturalist. That's all you need. They are contact fusions, so you don't actually need to use polymerization for them. You can do if you wish, but personally I wouldn't bother. Excuse me. It requires 2 Gravekeeper's monsters to bring it in. It gains attack and defense equal to the combined original level of the materials used by 100. And while Necro Valley is on the field, this card and any card in the field zone cannot be destroyed by card effects. During your main phase, you can activate this effect. During the end phase of this turn, add 1 Gravekeeper monster or 1 Necro Valley card from your deck to your hand. You can only use the effect of Gravekeeper Supernaturalist once per turn. But yep, that's it, guys. Nice and easy, straight to the point, Gravekeeper deck. I'll catch you all soon. If you haven't already done so, go down, hit like and subscribe, so I know that you're watching. But for now, I'll leave it there. I'll catch you soon.